Hey guys, Cosmic here, and in today's video I'm going to be trying out the new Rise 5.83 update. Now I haven't been uploading much lately since I haven't really been that motivated to make any videos, and Hypixel cheating has been kinda dead. By dead, I mean it hasn't been as exciting and it's been a bit boring. I mean, all clients have kind of been the same, nothing really exciting has been going on. You just kind of log on, cheat for a little bit, and then just go into a different game. But I have a feeling this new Rise update is going to maybe change that and make Hypixel cheating a bit more exciting and funner. But not too sure. I haven't used Rise or any clients in a while. I mean, I did use Tenacity the other day, but that's about it. So if I mention stuff that has been added a while ago or like a couple updates ago, don't blame me on that, as I just haven't really been using Rise lately. I haven't used it in about a month. So without further ado, let's just go straight into the video. Okay, so here we are in game, and I'm noticing that the client's visuals are looking a little bit better than last time I used it. I'm not too sure what they've changed or if they've even changed anything, but the visuals just look really nice. So again, not too sure what they've changed. They may have just changed the font, they may have changed the renderer, they may have just changed the quality of they may have just changed the quality of the font in general, or just may not have changed anything and I haven't used the client in a while. There is another cheater right here, and I don't think they have their aura on, so this is gonna be a win for me, which is always fun. Winning a HVH always feels better because well, they're another hacker, and it just means you have a better client, I suppose. They just have a better client than them. But yeah, back to the visuals. Something about them just looks really good. I have used this update, I've played a couple games, and I've noticed that the scaffold's been a little buggy. I'll go into that later. But back to the visuals, this is probably my last thing to mention about them. Their target HUD, I'm not too sure if this is new, if it might have been a couple updates ago, but for some reason, this target HUD just looks really nice. I think no background on a target HUD just looks really good. I'm not too sure what it is exactly, but something about it just looks really good. It may just be a new font, again, not too sure. But onto another thing, their low hop. They've got a new low hop. It may not be a new low hop, but clients haven't had a low hop for a while. So having a client with a proper low hop is really nice. Having a low hop in a client is really nice, and I far prefer a low hop over a B hop for some reason. Just something about a low hop is just really good. I really like low hops, and I suppose they're faster as well, which could be a reason as to why I like low hops more. Not exactly too sure, but yeah, that's something to mention about it. Just the low hop is really good, and it's faster with timer on top of it. It's really nice. I really like this low hop. I think I just wasted a pot. That's good to know, I guess. I also didn't have the what's this guy doing? I also didn't have aura on, but that's whatever, I guess. But yeah, the low hop, as you can see, it's pretty fast. I'm trying not to use it a lot, as I have been using it the past couple games, and I have gone one alt banned. I'll get back into the low hop thing later on in the video, just not right now. But as you may have seen at the beginning of this round, they've got a fly now, and I'm pretty sure they may have added this a while ago. I just haven't used the client in a bit, or any clients really. But I'm noticing that clients are starting to pick up a fly. A lot of clients are starting to implement flies to their client. I don't know how they've all done it. I guess one client may have added it, and then they've all just kind of figured it out as well. Not exactly too sure, but that was a I'm not too sure how they've all done it. I think they may have just seen it in one client and maybe figured out the bypass or whatever and copied it. But yeah, the flies are really good. I don't know how they've done it, but the clients have a fly now, which is really nice. I've really missed Hypixel flies, if I'm being honest. Hypixel flies have been really nice. The last time I saw a proper one was a year ago, with pearl flies and fast flies and everything. But yeah, really, really good fly. I'm also noticing the animations, like block animations, array list animations. They're really nice. For some reason, this client's animations are really nice. As you can see, the hitting animation, I think it may be an exhibition. Maybe an exhibition animation, not too sure. I haven't used exhibition before, but I have seen their animations, and their animations are really good. I'm a fan of their animations. But yeah, that's basically all I can really think of with positives for this client right now. And now I'm just gonna go on to a couple negatives or things that they can improve in the client. One of them being the bypass of the low hop. I did mention it before. I have been banned a couple times, but I mean like once or twice for this low hop so far, and it just may not be bypassing properly, I guess, which really isn't that good. But yeah, it's not that good. Not having a proper bypassing speed isn't the best, so that's why I've been trying not to use it as much this video. Yeah, another thing I'd like to mention is the fly. So the fly's length is maybe, I'd say, 9 blocks at most, which is pretty good. Not really an infinite fly, and I know that devs have been working on getting infinite flies implementing to clients, but not too sure how they're gonna do it, but they can find a way, I guess. But yeah, the fly will every now and then just kind of not work. Sometimes it basically, I know it relies on you flagging the anti-cheat. That's basically how the fly works. But every now and then, the fly will just not work. You'll just keep getting flagged and lagged back over and over again, which, you know, isn't the best, but I suppose at least you have a fly that works most of the time, which is really nice. But yeah, it's just one thing to mention. Maybe slightly improve the fly. I'm not too sure exactly how they're gonna do that, but I'm sure they can figure a way. I mean, I'm sure they can figure it out. They have a fairly successful client, so they'll find a way eventually. But yeah, another thing would be the scaffold. The scaffold doesn't really work 100% of the time, and I noticed it only works if you use like once a game, as right now it may not work properly. Yep, as you can see, it places a bunch of ghost blocks. If you use it more than once or twice in a game, it's just gonna place a bunch of ghost blocks and not really work as it's meant to. It's not really gonna work properly, which isn't the best. And scaffold isn't really super important module, especially now that you have a fly, but I suppose both of them being kind of buggy isn't the best. Now, as you can see, there's another right there, but oh, another hacker, and that's just my fault. I died because I didn't have my aura on. I could have possibly won that, but yeah, that was my fault. But yeah, back onto the scaffold. As you saw the game before last game, it places ghost blocks a lot, and I feel like they could improve that. I'm sure if you configure properly, it'll work better and be more consistent. But even then, it may not work as it properly meant to. It still may not work properly. Not too sure. Haven't really gone through and configured it yet. Well, I have actually. I've gone through and configured it a little bit. But yeah, so that's just one thing to look out for. Is the scaffold. That's just one thing to look out for. Is the scaffold not necessarily working all the time. But I suppose the aura and everything, the kill aura, basically everything about the client is good besides those few things that I've just mentioned. So even though all those things I mentioned have got an upside, they've both got a downside, which kind of, I suppose, it weighs it out and makes it good. They're still good. All the modules are still good. There's just some slight things about them that aren't necessarily the best. But yeah, I'd say that's about it for this video. I would recommend using Rise if you already have it. If you don't already have Rise, I'd recommend getting something like Tenacity or Novaline on Intent instead of Rise, unless in the next update they improve some things that I may have just mentioned. But yeah, so that's about it. I'm making another video on Rise in the next next update to see if they have improved upon a couple things. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Please consider liking and subscribing, as it will really help out the channel. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.